What's up, Facebook? Good afternoon. It's your boy, Joe Good, back at you with another video. First of all, as usual, I want to give honor to God, and I want to thank God for allowing me once again to be in the land of the living, to be able to do what I do. Lord, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for just being in my life. Thank you for being my strength. Thank you for being my leader. Lord, I thank you for everything in your name, Jesus. I pray and I give it all to God. Let me holler at my people right quick. So crazy phone. So, man, I want to give a birthday shout out before I say anything else to the man that helped raise me, the man that actually helped me to become the person that I am today. Who is that, you may ask? A man by the name of Michael Morris Sr. Happy birthday, Big Mike. Love you, man. Love you more than you'll ever know. You did something for me that I can never repay you for. No matter how much I try, I don't think I'll ever be able to repay you for what you did for me and that helped raise me to become a productive citizen in this world that we're living in. You didn't have to do it. You started off, you and your lovely wife had one child. I came into you guys' life in 1982. Your daughter was born in 87, but you always treated me like I was the oldest child, which I am the oldest. But you always treated me like I was one of your own, and I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. You and your wife do not really fully understand about what type of impact y'all had on my life. A profound impact. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Have a blessed day. Have a great birthday from your oldest son, Joe Good. Shout out to Michael Marvel. Shout out to Ivan Marvel. Shout out to Bobby Marvel. Shout out to the whole Morris clan. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. My family. Man, let me holler at my people. I figured out something the other day, and I'm very proud to say what I'm about to say. I'm a square. Yeah, I said it. A lot of people say, oh man, he got that from Willie D. Show did. I'm a square, and I'm proud to say that I am a square. I look back on my life, I look at on how I used to try to be like certain people. And every time I tried to be like certain people, God would always show me that I didn't need to be like them. Be yourself. Follow me and be yourself. But I always tried to be like other people that I grew up around because I always, in my mind, I thought that was the right way to be. In my mind, I thought maybe if I do that, I would get the girls. I would get all the notoriety. I would get the fame behind it. But when God showed me that only thing I need to do is do me and be me, my life changed. My whole attitude changed about life. My attitude changed about everything. Once God revealed to me that I need to stop being like other people. But I'm square. I'm very proud of it. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I've never been affiliated with any gangs, even though I've hung around. I've hung around GDs, Vice Lords, Crips Bloods, BDs. But I've never been involved in any type of gang activity. I've always been the type of guy, I'm all about morals. I'm always about self-respect. I'm all about doing the right thing. I used to get made fun of. I used to get talked about. When you learn how to stand on your own, depend on God, words cannot hurt you. You hear what I'm saying? Words cannot hurt you. When you got God on your side, words cannot hurt you. For me, it's always have motivated me. When I've had people in my past, especially a lot of females, so good, you know you an ugly person. You ugly. You'll never get a woman. Somebody told you wrong. So good, how are you able to do this? You ain't got a good education. How are you able to do this and that? I proved you wrong as long as you got God. It's important. And it's so important to have him in your life. It's so important to have him leading your life. Because when you do that, you opening yourself up to be blessed. You open yourself up. You opening yourself up to be blessed. You're opening yourself up to have somebody lead you the right way and not lead you down a path of destruction. I'm proud to say I'm a square. I tell anybody, call me whatever you want to call me, a buster, a sucker. Most importantly, a square. Call me whatever you want, but I tell you one thing, at the end of the day, I can go to sleep with no worries. None. Zero. Nada. I don't have to worry about the feds busting in my door. I don't have to worry about a jealous guy or a jealous female busting in my door. I don't have to worry about being snitched on. Because there ain't nothing to snitch about because I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm doing what a man's supposed to do. I'm at home every day if I'm not working with my child and my wife. I'm not out in these streets doing dumb stuff. You know, if I'm not at home with them, I'm not at work, I'm chilling with my people. And they know exactly who they are. Shout out to y'all. But I'm somewhere trying to suck up positive energy. I'm not about all this nonsense, this BS that's going on in this world, man. Half of the time, the only time I find out something is going on in this world, I gotta look right over here, my TV, you can't see it, but I'm on the TV looking at things and finding out what's going on in this world. But other than that, I don't know half of the stuff until I walk out of my house and somebody tell me, oh, you hear about something? I'm like, oh, when did that happen? And I thank God that he put those blinders on my eyes where I can't see what's going on out here. I'm very proud to be a square. Call me whatever you want to call me. At the end of the day, make sure you put man in front of that man square. Ooh, I kill myself with some of the stuff I say. But for real, people got to understand that we too busy being caught up in this bull crap out here, trying to be like so many other people. Be yourself, man. I remember when I tried to be like this certain individual, I'm not going to call his name because I got mad love for him. When I was a kid growing up, I kind of idolized this guy. For real. I wanted to get his swag down. I wanted to get his look down. I wanted to dress like him. Everything because I wanted to be like him. But even he came to me one day and told me that, don't be like me. You don't want to be like me. And he started telling me his history. He started telling me stuff that he done been through. He told me about his prison stint. You don't want to be like me. Be yourself, Joe. That's not you. That's not who you are. Be yourself. You got two different types of people, two types of groups in this world. You got the followers and you got the leaders, man. I'm done being a follower. I was a follower for a long time. Real good at what I did. Trying to follow people. Not knowing in my mind that they were sending me straight to hell. Not knowing in my mind that they were setting me up for failure. But once I figured it out as I got older, I started stepping back. I started realizing that, man, I can't do what he's doing. And some people may say that's a sign of weakness, but that's a sign of a man, a developed man. A man that's all about his business and doing it the right way. Well, you know, a lot of women don't like swearing on well. Because at the end of the day, I found a woman that likes me for who I am. I don't have to change. I don't have to be flashy. I can have a jersey on every day and that woman look me in my eye and tell me how good looking I am. How she appreciates me. So to people out there that trying to be like your friends, trying to be like other folks, be yourself, man. They're going to respect you for it. If they don't respect you for it, you got to get to moving. You got to get up out of that space, man. For real. I'm one of the most disliked people on my block. Why? Because I don't deal with nonsense. I don't deal with bullcrap. I'm all about being a man. I'm all about leading my family to the promised land. That's what I'm about. I don't have time for the nonsense that's going around here. And it's a lot. Nobody speak on it, but your boy is going to. There's a whole lot going on out here in these streets here in Evansville, Indiana, that just ain't right. And nobody wants to speak up about it because they're too busy engaging in it, but not your boy. Not your boy. I may not know all the names, I may not know all the stuff that's going on, but I know there's a lot of foul stuff that's going on in them streets in Evansville, Indiana. That's why I stay back. That's why I stay at home. I don't judge you if you go out and drink. I don't judge you if you go out and smoke weed. I don't judge you if you're doing this, that, and the other. Don't judge me. Don't sit there and tell me that I'm corny and I'm very square because I choose to live the life that I feel like I was born to live. I was born to do this. I was born to get on here and do these videos, man. I was born to get on here and just keep it 100 with people. A lot of people like it. A lot of people don't. It comes with the territory. But when you're trying to do right, your thinking has to be right. You can't be doing the right thing and still got your feet in the streets. Got your foot in the street. One half in the streets and the other one trying to follow God. Come on, man. It got to be either this or that. One or two. One blank. So I didn't want to get on here and stay a long time because, you know, man, I'm enjoying my day off. I got to put in 11 hours tomorrow, so I'm enjoying my day off today. I just want to get on here and just drop some words of wisdom, man. I'm proud to be a square. I don't care what nobody thinks. I'm proud to be a square because I am my what? Own man. Nobody can tell me how to live my life. Can't nobody tell me that if you do this and that, oh, come on, man, who are you? Who are you? So be yourself, y'all. Stop trying to be like these people. Stop trying to be like these celebrities. Stop trying to be like these rappers, these movie stars and all that other nonsense. Because at the end of the day, they are human just like you. And they're doing stuff that they don't want to do. But they figure if they get on these social media platforms and do certain things, they'll get a lot of followers. I don't need that. If you watch my videos, I'm good. If you tune into my videos, I'm good. If you comment on my videos, I'm good. But at the same time, I'm my own man. This don't make me. I just do it because I enjoy doing it. It was something that God put on my heart almost 10 years ago. And I've been doing it ever since. Don't have to, but I do it in a way. Because I love sharing my life, not nobody else's life, my life with the world. I enjoy doing it because I know in my heart somebody's going to get the message. Somebody's going to get this message. Somebody's going to feel my testimony. So remember, it's not for everybody. I realize that it's not for everybody. These people ain't trying to hear what you got to do because they're going to say, Joe's being a hypocrite. I'm not being a hypocrite. You don't see me out there. I ain't out there. I'm right here. You know, if I'm not here, I'm at work. I ain't out in the streets. What's out there? Show them what's out there. And I'll tell you that for every crook, that's a backstory. For every dope fiend, that's a backstory on why they became a dope fiend, how they became a dope fiend. There's a backstory behind every alcoholic. Man, how did you become an alcoholic? It's a backstory behind it. And I thank God from the bottom of my heart that I never got caught up in that nonsense. I never wanted it. I thank God for that. I love being a square, y'all. Because I don't have to worry about nothing. Zero, nada. I don't have to worry about that nonsense. You got some people that like it though. You got some people that really, really thrive off that type of nonsense. I can wake up, feel good, had a great nap, slept real good. I don't have to worry about all that extra BS that comes with being what? A street dude. I don't care whether or not the next woman likes me or not. I got my woman. And then in the room, laying across the bed watching TV. I got what I always know. So it doesn't matter to me whether or not you like me or not. At the end of the day, I'm not here to please who? You. I'm here to please God and please myself. Tell my testimonies to the world, man. And before I go, I want to say my boy's being buried today. Rest in peace to Joey Johnson, man. Rest in peace to the late, great Big Block, a.k.a. Joey Johnson. Rest in peace, brother. You will be truly missed. I could tell stories when we was in first grade together, even Head Start together, man. I've been knowing you basically my entire life, man. I'm going to continue to pray for your sister. I'm going to continue to pray for the whole Johnston family. Because, it's a hard one, y'all. Just lost G-Nut. The 28th of the 27th was his birthday. He died on the 28th. The next day, man. I've lost a total of 9 people this year. Your friends and family always, man, you okay? I'm fine. I'm fine. God does something. I mean, he does everything for a reason, I must say. It's a reason. It's a reason, man. So I can't be mad at God. I can't be angry at God. I mean, it's been a rough one for me this year. I mean, losing my Job Corps sister, Brenda Gunn, losing my sister before her to cancer, losing my sister-in-law to sickle cell, I think. Lost another friend of mine, was hit by a car. A partner of mine, David Claver, may he rest in peace. He died of a massive heart attack. Eugene Balance, one of my dearest friends, bus driver, he went into cardiac arrest. One of my closest friends, his mom, she died suddenly out of nowhere. And then G-Nut, and now Joey Johnson. I've had one hell of a year, but I still keep my head up. I still talk the talk and walk the walk. Because you know why? God got me. He got me. So until all them people I just named, man, may all of you rest in peace. It ain't been easy for your boy. It hasn't been easy. And the reason why I haven't lost my mind this year in winning same because I always make sure when I get up in the morning, I talk to the good Lord. I thank him. I don't thank nobody else. I thank him. Because in those 9 people that I lost, I could have been one of them. You could have been one of them. He's given us all chances to repent. He's given us all chances to turn and follow him. Some people don't want to do it. Some people don't believe. And I don't see how people don't believe when you wake up every day, you see the sun, you see the sky, the trees, the birds, anything you want to name, you're able to see, you're able to hear, you're able to talk, you're able to smell, you're able to walk for crying out loud. But you still sit there and say, God ain't real? What is wrong with y'all? I know I'm getting off the subject, but I just wanted to bring that up. I don't want to see how people can sit there and tell me that God ain't real. Every time I look in my life, I got to hit them knees, man. I hit them knees and I cry out to God and I thank God. Because sometimes I ask myself the question, what if I never went to Job Corps? What if I never met my wife and incredible people? What up, Crystal Hurts? Incredible people from Batesville Job Corps. If I never went to John Court, where would I be today? I find myself asking myself that question. Would I be where I am today? Would I be a father? Would I even be married if I never took a gamble on my own self when others around me didn't believe and went to John for to get a good education? Because yes, I did. I got a good education there. More so than I did when I went to Port Gibson High School. But I still praise Port Gibson because Port Gibson, Mississippi taught me how to be strong. It taught me how to be tough. Okay? So I look at my life and I'm a walking testimony, y'all. A walking testimony. I easily could have found the wrong way, what am I talking about? The wrong way out. I easily could have turned to drugs. I easily could have became an alcoholic. I easily could have took my own life. Because that's the stuff that I had to deal with when I was growing up. Those three elements was in my life every day. Every single day. The only time I got away from alcohol, only time I got away from drugs, I ain't flipping nobody off now. And the only time I got away of thinking about ending it all is when I went to the Mars family house. And I was around a bunch of incredible people that loved God. They would always try to get me to go to church, but I was scared. Because where I dwell, the devil dwells. I didn't know nothing about Jesus. He would always, come on, go to church with us. And I would always say no. I would always make up some type of excuse, but now I understand why they did what they did. And I really do appreciate it. It goes back to me doing this video for Michael Myers Sr. I can understand why you was tough on me and your son now. Because you taught us how to be men. In a world where the average woman want a thug. They want a dope boy. They want a gangbanger. Only thing I ever wanted to be was a man. That's all I wanted. I wanted to be a man that was going to be well respected, not feared. Because I didn't like that. To this day, I don't care for thugs. I don't care for street dudes. Because it's like this right here. And you got to do all that just to get people to like you. What they're saying about you? What is that saying about you? We got to go the extra mile just to get a woman like, oh, he's fine. He's fine, but he probably got like 10 or 11 kids. He's fine, but he probably got some type of disease. He's fine, but something else may be wrong with him. But that's what a lot of women gravitate to, that type of stuff. You know, I'm not only a dog of women, I'm just keeping it 100. But I never was that way. I never tried to be like that, man. I always just wanted to be myself, very quiet, very laid back, a respectable man. And that all came from being raised by Michael Myers Sr. In the 43 years since I met his son, I've never seen him and his wife argue. They may say certain things back and forth and they lovey-dovey again. And I grew up and that's the type of stuff I wanted to see. I didn't get that when I was at home. Every other sentence was a curse word. Every other sentence was a threat. If they wasn't fighting, they were drunk as hell. If they wasn't drunk as hell, everybody was smoked out on weed. For real, for real. And I'm not here, and I'm not sitting on here dogging my family out, but I'm just telling you the truth. It was night and day. The Morris family was daytime. My house was nighttime. For real. My house, the devil dwelled over there. Jesus dwelled over at the Morris family house. I'm just keeping it 100 with you guys. Some of my family members may not want to hear it, but I'm bringing it out my mouth. I'm bringing it out my mouth. It needs to be said. Shout out to my wife's family. Shout out to the Mays family. Shout out to my brother-in-law that's getting ready to get this family reunion together in the next couple of months. You don't have to do it, brother, but I'm glad you're doing it. I wish my family could do it. I wish every single day of my life that I can get together with my sisters and other family members and have a peaceful family reunion. But I don't think in a million years that'll ever happen. Can it happen? Yes, it can. But people gonna have to let go of the past. People gonna have to let go of things that they don't like or somebody may have said. Okay? I'm let go. That past is behind me. I'm looking towards the future. But some people gotta let it go. And a lot of people don't know how to let it go. They get on that liquor, they get on that weed, their real self come out. Instead of letting you know how they feel about things, they keep it balled up in the inside to the point where it destroys them. Then they have to turn to alcohol, they got to turn to drugs just to ease the pain. And then it comes out, but it's going to come out in a negative way. To my family, I just hope, I really, really hope and I pray for this every single day that we could have a family reunion. We could all sit at the same table that we haven't sat in over 35 years. That we can sit at that table together and we can talk it out. What you don't care for about me, what I don't care for about you, we can lay it all on that table. And when it's done, we can have peace. I'm willing to do it. Are you? Are you willing to do it? Are you willing to sit at that table and just keep it 100 and just say, hey, I don't like what you said with this. Well, I didn't like what you said with this. If you're able to talk to it like civil people. Without this, I ain't talking to you no more. I hate you. Enough with that BS, man. We're not getting any younger. September 13, I'll be 51 years old and damn proud of it. Because I never thought that I would live to see 51, for real. The rate I was going, I should have died in my teens. For real, for real. But God has kept me around for a reason. Don't know. And I was just basically make myself crazy trying to figure out why. So I give it to God and I just leave it alone. But I'm around for some reason. I do these videos for some reason. Not to put my business out, but to tell what God did for me. And He's done a whole lot for your boy. And I know He's done a lot for you too. But the thing about it, people are afraid to put it on display because they're afraid what people are going to think of them. You want to know the truth? I can give a damn what you think about me. What you think does not matter to me. What God thinks, that's what matters to me. That's what makes me feel good when I know that I'm doing something that God approves of. That's what makes me feel good. Being a father, being a husband, trying my best every single day of my life to get up and get out in this messed up world where you have to be, excuse my friend, you got to be damn near a nigga for people to like you. Excuse my French. I don't use that word a whole lot because I hate that word with a passion. But in this world we live in, you got to be a nigga these days. You can't be a black man. You can't be a black woman. You have to be a nigga in order to be respected. You don't believe me? You don't believe me? Listen to today's music. Am I lying? Somebody tell me, then I'm wrong. Listen to today's music. Listen to the message that those so-called rappers are saying. It's the nigga way. It's not the black person way. It's that nigga mentality. Oh my God, Joe's saying nigga. I normally don't, but I'm trying to get my point across. I can't be that way, man. I can't sit up there and give people what they want because that's the only way they're going to make them like you or be friends with you. I'm going to be myself. No matter what the case may be, you'll never hear about Joe Good out here selling dope. You'll never hear about Joe Good out here gangbanging. You'll never hear about Joe Good mistreating his wife or his son. Because a real man, they don't do that. They don't do those type of things. So my battles and the stuff I've been through, I get on here and talk about it because why? I want to help somebody. I can't reach everybody, and not everybody gonna want to hear what I got to say because that's just the world that we're in. People think I'm getting paid for doing these videos. I ain't received a dime from Facebook. I'm doing this out of the kindness of my own heart. Because why? I want to help somebody, man. When you walk with God, that's what God wants you to do. He wants you to help people. He wants you to wake people up and let them know what is going on out in this world. Because a lot of them got what? Them blinders on. They ain't trying to see what's going on. They don't want to get right. They want to sit up there and blame society and blame their upbringing. Because why? I used to do it. I used to blame everybody else instead of looking in the mirror and saying to myself, you could do better. You turn to God and leave the devil alone. You can do better. If you put forth an effort and try, you can do better. Because God put you on this earth for a purpose. It took me a while. It took me a mighty long time to realize that. But with the help of Michael Morris Sr., with the help of Bobby Marley, with the help of Michael Morris, with the help of Dexter Lane, with the help of Jermaine Mallory, with the help of Myron Stewart, Carlos Watson, Cynthia Good, Norma Good, Betty Good, I realized I could do it. Charles Good, Ernest Goods. I realized I could do it. All of those people had a great impact on my life. And I'm where I'm at today because of all them people I named. It's a whole lot of more. But those are the ones that kind of came out of my big head. And I thank each and every last one of them. Because I've said it before and I'm going to say it again. I'm going to keep saying it. I didn't supposed to be here. But I'm here and I know I got a purpose. I know without a shadow of a doubt that I have a purpose. Because I'm on here doing this stuff. I never thought in a million years that in 10 years I've been doing videos. 10 years I've been getting on here telling my testimony to the world because somebody needs to hear. 19 years old, couldn't read and write. I'm not embarrassed to talk about that. Because why? God helped me to overcome them obstacles. God helped me to go to job for, get a damn good education, to change my life fully. Because why? I wanted it. He helped me. Before then, I didn't know if I was coming or going. And I didn't have no type of positive role model at my home that was going to tell me, you could do better. You know what they did? The only thing they did was laugh at me. I can't forgive, but I will never forget. Being called retarded, being called dumb, being called stupid, being told that you'll never amount to anything. Those are some of the things that I had to endure. I hold on to those things. A lot of people say you gotta let go. I let go, but I hold on to it because I want it always to remind me how far I've came as a person and what God has done for me. No human being has done that. It was God. It was nobody but God. Couldn't do none of that. Pick up a book now and read that book just like that. Because you know why? God. Now, I was good at math now. Damn good at math. But when it came down to reading, I was lost. And not because I didn't want to learn. It's because I had people around me that didn't give a damn whether or not I've learned. Okay? They didn't give a damn whether or not I passed the first grade on to the 9th grade. Didn't care. And it's not my sister, so don't get it twisted. It's not my 3 older sisters. It was other people around me that did not care. But God did. God did. He sent me the job. That was the greatest thing that ever happened to me. That was the best thing that ever happened to me. Because like I said, I met people in there that was just like me. That was eager to learn, but nobody was willing to teach. I thank God for that. That's a part of my life. If I could go back and talk to them kids, I would in a heartbeat. If I can go back and share with them my testimonies of pain, man. How do you feel when you dating a girl? I'm not going to call her name because we cool now. How would you feel dating a girl and they tell you that, when the hell I'm going to let you touch me because you ugly. You ain't about nothing and never be about nothing. How would that make you feel? I was devastated. Come to find out, she was going one of my closest friends. I named her, but I'm not going to tell y'all who he is. But those are some of the things I had to go through, man. And when you look there, somebody telling you that you'll never amount to anything. It's all, I grew up around a bunch of fortune tellers, for real. A bunch of mediums. That's what I grew up around. Everywhere I look, I didn't have no hope. Except for the Morris family. Except for the rest of those people that I named. Didn't have no hope. Nobody showed me any type of pride. I had to get in through the mud. Claw my way to the top. So that's why I'm making this video, man. Not only dedicated to my dad, Mr. Michael Morris Sr., not only dedicated to Joey Johnson, one of my fallen comrades, one of my childhood friends, but I'm dedicating it to those people out there that will kick that system in the ass. When somebody tell you that you can't, tell them to go F themselves. That's what I said. I ain't going to say the word like I said. I'm trying to stop cursing. But I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. But somebody tell you that you can't do nothing, tell them I said, kiss my ass. Because it is not so when you got God on your side. There's nothing in this world that you cannot do if you put God first and you follow him. I'm not saying being in front of him. That's not going to get you where you need to go. You got to have him in front of you. Him guiding you. Him showing you the way. You got that? For the people that needs to hear this, you got that? Because drugs ain't the way. Alcohol is not the way. You may think it is. But guess what? When you come down off that high, that problem is going to be still there. I've been saying that over, I think it's 605 videos I made. I've been saying that. I've sat back and watched people high as a kite drunk. When I'm doing this, man, to ease the pain, to take my problems away. But when your problems ain't going to go nowhere. They're going to be right there waiting on you to get sober. How about trying God? I'm not telling you to go to church. I don't go to church. But at the same time, I do know Jesus. I do know God. God dwells right here in me. I haven't been to church in so long. I ain't been to church in probably 6 years, I think. Because I know last time I went to church, it's been 6 years, 2019. That was the last time I officially went to church. And it's nothing against church. It's nothing against people that attend church. But I'm trying to find that right one. I'm trying to find the right one. But you know what? The old saying goes that there's no perfect church. I just want something that when I walk in there, I feel God's presence. I don't want to walk in there one day I feel his presence. Next day it's a negative spirit up in there, if you know what I mean. But I don't even go to church, but I believe in God. I know that God is real. So I'm not on here judging you. I'm just saying, you've tried all the drugs that the world has to offer. You've tried all the liquor that the world has to offer. And what's they gotten you? Nowhere. Zero. Nada. Try God. Turn to him. Let him take care of your problem. Every time I go through something, I've been going through hell this year. Losing 9 of my closest friends. People that I knew ever since I was a freaking baby almost. Including Joey Johnson. 9 people this year. But I know how to turn to Jesus, ask Jesus to help me. And that's what has gotten me through this rough year, y'all. It ain't been easy. Crying, asking God why. But knowing at the end of the day, everything is done for a reason. This is why I'm trying to get this stuff together down there in Port Gibson, Mississippi. I'm trying to get something together. It's falling on deaf ear. People don't want to do it. People ain't trying to hear. I was told this right here. Well, the reason why they don't want to do it because it's an idea that you came up with. I'm like, oh, really? So it's an idea that I came up with. The only thing I'm trying to do is get my people together. Only thing I'm trying to do is do something for Port Gibson, Mississippi, for Magnolia Street. That's all I'm trying to do. I don't care who shows up. That's all I'm trying to do. Is show my people love. And we done lost so many folks. I've lost a total probably, I'm just going to do some estimation. I'm just going to throw a number out there. I'm thinking from 93 when I left Port Gibson, Mississippi to now, I probably lost over 500 people that I knew. From my dad, to my oldest sister, to my grandfather, to countless of uncles and aunties on my dad's side, losing my two only uncles on my mom's side. There's only one left, and that's my Aunt Susan. Probably over 500 people. Countless people. Miss Vicky Ward's auntie, which was like a sister to me. Brenda Ward. I've lost so many people, man. That's why I'm always on here as somebody say preaching. I'm not preaching. I'm just keeping it 100. But people like, oh, he's on there preaching. I'm not preaching. No, I'm just telling you from my perspective what I've been through. And trying to teach people, man, do you, boo-boo. That's how I look at it. But I refuse to be in that class with you. I refuse to. If I got to do everything by myself, then so be it. But I'm planning something next year. And nobody wants to do it with me. Oh, well. Oh, well. I mean, we can go on a cruise. Me and my brother Michael been talking about that, going on a cruise, doing something, man, to let people know, man, we are dying out here, bruh. Nobody's trying to change. Ain't nobody trying to change their eating habit. Ain't nobody trying to work out and get healthy. Like, people just don't care anymore. But as soon as I bring it up, a lot of ears start twinkling. A lot of people start hearing, oh, man, of all people, Joseph Good want to do this? Why not? Somebody tell me that. Why not? Oh, I know why. Because I wasn't one of the popular guys. That's why. I don't give a damn about being positive. Popular, I meant to say. I don't give a damn about being popular. Popular never did get me anywhere. Okay? It made me very miserable. So if that's the reason why nobody wants to get on board with this big reunion I want playing, if that's the reason why, do it yourself then. Do it yourself. But over here, I'm going to do it God's way. Feel me? I'm going to do it God's way. If nobody wants to be involved in it, oh well. I got my brothers. If that's all show up, that's all who show up. We got a big idea on how we want to do it. Anybody ever been on Magnolia Street in Port Gibson, Mississippi? There's a few fields over there. We can get it popping, man. But we gotta want to come together, man, because we losing too many people. We losing too many people. I can't tell you how many friends I lost last year because I lost count. We getting up in age, man. And with age comes problems. Diabetes, heart attacks, strokes. Come on now, man. When are y'all going to realize that we're not here to stay? We losing all these young people to the streets. But a lot of people still endorsing that nonsense, man. They still endorsing gangbanging and dope dealing. But as soon as somebody bring it up, oh, you wrong for that, man. You're Uncle Tom. You a sellout. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I want my son to fully understand the consequences that you will endure if you do BS out there in them streets. If you selling dope, if you gangbanging, chances of you getting killed. Look how many rappers we done lost in the last probably 10 years. That list is crazy. All because they get a little bit of money rapping about who they killed, going to grave sites, paying on ops, as they say, grave site, and then the ops gang come back and kill them. That's what our kids are being raised up on. I'd be damned if I raised my son that way. My son gonna be a square just like his dad. My son gonna be a law-abiding citizen just like his father. For real, for real. If I'm not around, I got people that I've already told if something ever happened to me to step in and help my wife raise my son if I'm not around. If by some crazy coincidence I get killed or I go to jail, which I won't, but if I did, if something like that was to happen, I already got it in place. Who's going to be a role model for my child? And it definitely ain't none of these sorry-ass rappers. It's people, law-abiding citizen people, man. It's not about black or white for me. I love everybody. If you racist, that's you. That between you and who? The man of staff. It ain't got nothing to do with me as long as you don't say the N-word to me. You allowed to get your jaw broke. But if you are like that, that's between you and God. Your philosophy, your way. If you are like that, that's between you and God. It ain't got nothing to do with me. But I promise you one thing is for sure. You will respect me. But I've never really had too many problems. If I did have problems, unfortunately, it was with some of my own people. For real, for real. Because people want to make it seem like when you're a black man, you don't have the right to dream. You don't have the right to want better for you and your family. And I disagree with that 100%. That's a lie. You have all the rights in the world, just like a white man, a purple man, a green man, a blue man. If you want something out of life, all they got to do is give it to God and follow God. Nobody's going to give it to you. My home, my 2 cars, all was given to me by God. God put people in my life that blessed me. Don't believe me? I can go get my wife. Didn't ask nobody for nothing, and I didn't take nothing from nobody. I've earned every single damn thing that's been given to me. I worked at Pizza Hut for 28 years. I've been working for the city for 10 years. I worked for Zoli's for 3 years. I've worked my entire life, man. I didn't have daddy that got me on. I didn't have mama that got me on. I earned every single thing. It wasn't given to me. And that's one thing that I can look in the mirror and smile and say, you know what? Everything I did it my way. God's way, more important. God's way. So in closing, man, I just want to say to you guys, thank you for watching my videos, regardless. You may not agree with everything I say, because not everybody's going to. People are going to be mad. I've had people get pissed off with me, call me and curse me out. Man, I don't like that stuff you putting on Facebook. Don't watch it then. If you don't like me keeping it 100 with you, something that I'm going to do until the day God closes my eyes, don't watch it. If you're an alcoholic, if you're a drug dealer, a drug user, I'm not talking about you. I'm not putting you out like that. I'm not saying your name. That's between you and God. It ain't got nothing to do with me. But at the same time, do not, I repeat, do not sit up there and want to call me a square because I'm doing it the right way. Because you got the same opportunities I have if you get up off your lazy ass and get out there and do it. But people, oh my God, shh, don't say that, Joe. Don't say that. I be damned. I'm going to say it. And I can care less who like it and who don't like it. I'm going to stand on my feet. and I'm going to stand by what I believe in. We got to change a whole lot that's going on in these communities. I'm trying, but I'm not the only one. We got so many people out here that can step and be right beside me with God leaders, but they don't want to do it. Because why? That's the unpopular thing to do. Man, I'm in love with them streets. Go on, keep on being out there in them streets. I'll be hearing about you on the news. I'll be reading about you in the newspaper. Being killed or get 99 years in prison for drug trafficking. Y'all don't think, man. They put that shit in our neighborhoods. Why? Because they know that we were going to be what? Self-destructive. They knew that we was going to be self-destructive. So that's why they did it. But some of us are so stupid, so hell-bent on, boy, man, I'm the man. You ain't, man, let me shut up. You only what their image say that you are. The only reason why you're getting them women because of their image. Remember that before you sit there and call me a square. Remember that before you sit there and say that I'm a buster, I'm a sucker. Because, brother, if anybody's that, that's you. That's not me. I ain't got multiple kids by multiple women. I ain't in and out of jail. I ain't went and done 15 years. That's you. It ain't got nothing to do with me. That don't make me think I'm better than you either, because I'm not. But the difference between me and you, I learned by looking at the OGs, man. The people that raised me. And every last one of them guys were workers, hard workers. And that's why I got the mentality that I have. Even my grandfather was a hard worker. Even my grandfather got up every single day and went and worked in the garden, cut grass. My own grandfather built his 3 houses on his property. Him and my 2 uncles, God, may all 3 of them rest in peace. I got my work ethic from them. I got my work ethic from the slew of names that I not named in this video. For real. It ain't my fault that you was raised by a single parent. Is it? No, it's not. It's not my fault that you get off in them streets and start hanging around them gangbangers. All of a sudden you a GD, you're a BD, you're a Crip, you're a Blood, you're a Vice Lord. They ain't what they got to do with me. I didn't have a family really either myself, but I never got in a game because I know that's not who I was. So remember that. When you call me a sucker and call me a buster, hey, I ain't got to worry about it. I can go right in my bedroom and go to sleep and ain't got to worry about nothing. I ain't got to worry about the feds busting me. I don't. But you do. You paranoid. But for you to sit there and talk about me like a dog, say I think I'm all that, brother, I never thought I was all that. I'm just a black man caught up in the midst trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. That's all I'm trying to do. And trying to uplift my community and trying to uplift people. Because people need to hear something positive. There's enough negativity going around on these streets and going around on this thing called the internet and TV. There's enough negativity. So the only thing I'm trying to do is trying to bring some type of joy, some type of happiness to an otherwise chaotic world. So remember that. You calling me all that stuff. Look in the mirror, bro. Look in the mirror. I'm not mad. I'm honored to be a square. I'm proud of it. Because guess what? I can go to sleep and I ain't got a worry in the world. Because I know when I go to sleep, I lay my head down in my bed, God is protecting me, my wife, and my son. I got something for you. You come up to my house and you ain't going to leave the way you came. But I try not to go that route, because that's not who I am. But I will defend my turf. So I love you guys. I love you guys with all my heart. Thank you. Each and every one of you guys that have viewed my videos, whether you have gotten something positive out of it or something negative. But no, over here on this live, whenever I do it, your boy Joe Good is going to keep it 100. You're either going to like it or you're not going to like it. But that's totally up to you. But I appreciate you guys watching my videos. And most importantly, I ain't getting a dime to drop knowledge. I'm not getting a dime to drop knowledge. I'm just keeping it 100 with you guys. So I love you guys. It's your boy, Joe Good. Peace and love. Rest in peace, Joey Johnson. Love you, man. Until we meet again, my friend. Get your rest, baby. Peace.